What is going on, guys? It is your boy Slaxers here, and I'm bringing you guys a little bit of an Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire hype video. Of course, I'm not alone. I do have other members of SideQuest Gaming with me, and I'm gonna go ahead and let them introduce themselves. So,
yeah, it's me.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mark here and Quiet Red. So, all right, Red, why don't you go ahead and explain stuff since I cut you off?
Yeah, what we'll be doing is we're going to have 3 Pokemon that we've decided on, and this is going to be based on the new Megas. And we're going to say what Mega Pokemon we like, which we're really hyped about, what Pokemon we're not so hyped about, and a potential Mega Pokemon that we would like to see. So, Slaxers, do you want to start us off?
I'll definitely start us off. So, let's go ahead and start with the OP master himself, that 4th gen band, that early 5th gen band, that Moxie Mox boost, Salamence. I am super mega ultra hyped for Mega Salamence, and the reason for that is Mega Salamence is going to have Aerialate, which if you've already had a Pinsir, you know how powerful Aerialate can be, and this thing can get Double Edge, which is incredibly dangerous. It's going to have a crazy amount of attack. I think it's 145 attack, 120 base speed, and it's just going to wreck. And the thing is, for a Mega Evolution, it also has 130 defense. So this is a really dangerous Pokemon. And you'll see my, we'll each have a potential set that we're going to leave on the screen. Mine will be a Mega Salamence that has a naive nature, so that way you have a neutral attack and, or you don't add or decrease your attack and or special attack, because you're going to want both, so you don't get walled by Heatran or Skarmory. So, Double Edge, of course, for the Aerialate, which is going to be huge. Aerialate's going to be huge. Dragon Claw for the dragons, of course, the stab. Fire Blast for those Skarmories, and Earthquake for those Heatrans. So that is the one Pokemon I am super, mega, ultra hyped for. I can't wait. I've always loved Salamence. So let's say you get a couple early kills in with Moxie Boost, and then you Mega Evolve and get some more kills. And you're mixed, so that way you don't get walled by some physical defense monster. So it's really just an all-around Pokemon that I'm super hyped for. Now let's go ahead and go on the entire other spectrum of this. I am absolutely no way near hyped for Mega Sceptile. I absolutely hate the thought of Mega Sceptile. The reason I say I hate the thought of Mega Sceptile isn't because I hate Sceptile or anything like that. It's mainly because Sceptile is one of my favorite Hoenn Pokemon, and they just butchered it. They killed the Pokemon. They gave it not only Lightning Rod? What dragon type needs Lightning Rod? There is no, why do you need Lightning Rod? It's 1/4. That does 1/4 to him. What is that gonna do? And they also gave it a dragon typing. I would, like, my first instinct when I hear Mega Sceptile is a pure grass type, maybe even a grass ghost, maybe. Something that's super fast, super quick. Last thing on my mind is a powerful dragon, because dragon type gives me the thought of fast, or of hard hitting. But dragon and grass, I thought Superior would be the first dragon grass type, because it's not super fast and it doesn't have anything like that. But Sceptile to be the first mega for the first dragon and grass type, I feel like that's terrible. And they gave it Lightning Rod, like, which I've already alluded to. 1/4 damage of Lightning Rod. What is the point of that? And it's gonna have crazy special attack. So that's one thing. It's gonna have 145 base special attack, 145 base speed. Really fast Pokemon. You can really tell that Mega Evolution is gonna be huge. In Oras, it's probably gonna be bigger than normal Pokemon. You're probably gonna want to have a Mega Evolution now, because you've been able to get away without one. But I am in no way hyped for Mega Sceptile, because this thing is just disgusting. It's not even relevant. Lightning Rod is the most irrelevant ability to give to a dragon type, and it's already a grass type. Period. Mega Sceptile is disgusting. Now, this Pokemon that I'm super hopeful gets a Mega Evolution is, of course, the god himself, Dunsparce. Now, a lot of people rag on Dunsparce for being the most irrelevant Pokemon, when in actuality it's probably Luminion, but nonetheless, Dunsparce is incredibly worthy of a Mega Evolution. It gets no love. It doesn't have a normal evolution, first off, so that means it already needs more stats to it. What were you saying, Red?
I love Dunsparce.
Yes. Red wanted to do Dunsparce.
Is awesome.
Mark does too.
Yeah, so everybody, I mean...
I spent ages looking for one.
Wait, what?
I spent ages looking for a Dunsparce.
Oh, well,
perfect one.
see, Dunsparce really just deserves more love within actual like Game Freak. No one ever seemed to say anything about Dunsparce. No gym leader's ever been like, my ace is a Dunsparce. Instead, Dunsparce has just been set to the side, and I mean, it's in PU. Hello? PU? PU is where the trash
I was
goes.
using that bitch in OU. Get on my level.
Exactly. Why is it in PU? There is something wrong
I
with the
work with
community. Dunsparce needs more respect because Dunsparce is the god himself. So, what does it need? Why does it need to be a mega? Because it already has Serene Grace. Jirachi has Serene Grace, and Jirachi with Serene Grace is probably the greatest thing known to man as far as the hacks factor goes. And with Body Slam Dunsparce, you're already doing plenty. But the thing about Dunsparce is, if it got a Mega Evolution, I feel like it would keep the Serene Grace, or have maybe even a better ability, maybe adaptability, something like that. I don't know. Probably not adaptability, because I would probably downgrade it. But Serene Grace, with, I would probably have to just give it the normal Dunsparce moveset, with some form of coil or agility or something like that to sweep. Body Slam, of course, for stab, and then the remaining two can be either like Thunder Wave or Zen Headbutt. Something that just even up Dunsparce with the rest of the meta, because all of these other Mega Evolutions are going to have so much power and so much stats, and Dunsparce is it would get the extra 100 stats probably in HP and attack, because its attack, it would probably be evenly distributed between its HP, defense, special defense, and its attack. Probably more emphasis on the attacking portion, because its HP is already pretty high, and it wouldn't focus on speed or anything like that. And for the
Megas
typing,
don't get HP boost though.
Oh, they don't. That's right. And then it'd probably just be defense and special defense and attack. Something to make it super bulky, because it already has 100 base HP, so it's already plenty. So something like that, and then probably with typing, I want it to be a dragon normal type. That's what I've always wanted. I wanted Dunsparce to be a dragon normal type. I know I was ragging on Sapphire for being the first dragon grass, but Dunsparce deserves a little bit of power, you know? Dunsparce needs a little bit of recognition. So those are my three Pokemon. Yeah, Dunsparce is God! Why is Dunsparce not higher? I'm gonna get on my rant. But anyways, those are the three Pokemon. I'm super hyped for Mega Salamence. Not hyped at all for Mega Sceptile. And I want Dunsparce to be a Mega.
+1 on T-Waves, bruh.
Exactly. But there's no point. Like, why? No one's gonna be... Why is that a point? Why is that a thing? Why not give it, like...
VGC.
Ew. That's disgusting. No.
That'd be good.
No, I would rather burn it.
People coming in on volt switches and shit.
I would rather burn it.
We'll get on to red now.
I would rather burn it.
So I think you can probably see on screen right now. Like, my Pokemon I've chosen. The first one is a Pokemon that I'm really hyped about, which is Mega Swampert. It's Mega Swampert with its awesome boost in defenses. They both defenses, its special defense and its physical defense. It's going to basically tank everything. And it's got a small boost in attack as well, but with the Swift Swim ability, you can basically destroy anything. Now, if you put 176 EVs on it or a little bit higher, you can basically outspeed most of the metagame, which is like, it's basically anything in the game. And dogs moving. If you can, also with the, if you go 252, if you go for the 252 attack boost, you can wipe out everything in almost basically one hit, and it's just become an absolute god. Now, the set would be a waterfall, like the original waterfall set, but if you don't have a drizzle type Pokemon for a rain team or something like that, you'll automatically put Rain Dance on it and use it as maybe a last Pokemon, or as a what happens if like something bad happens kind of Pokemon. But that's the kind of Pokemon it's meant to be. It's supposed to be a wall which can also hit hard. So yeah, the Pokemon which I'm not so hyped about though is actually Mega Steelix.
Sorry, what?
Which is actually Mega Steelix. And the reason for that is I don't think it's worthy of a Mega, to be honest. A lot of Pokemon are worthy of a Mega, like Slax said, which is Dunsparce and stuff like that. But Mega Steelix, I wasn't really feeling it when it first came out. I mean, yeah, it gets the Fan Force ability, boost Steel types, ground and rock type moves, but it's not exactly anything special. It's not going to be, if anything, it's going to be UU tier. It counters Fairy's good, and it will be good for like a Fairy counter type team, but other than that, it's just not going to be anything too special. And although you are able to use the normal Steelix ability Sturdy, and then go into the Sand Force, it might you might be able to do that, but it'll be hard to play, harder to use and play by, and I'm not really a big fan of this. But the Pokemon which I really want to see, and it's a Pokemon that almost everybody in the community wants to see, and it's a Mega Flygon. Now, with Mega Flygon, I'd give it the Mold Breaker ability, just so it counters all abilities and anything like that, or like Levitate and stuff like that. However, the reason Flygon had Levitate is so it doesn't get affected by ground type moves. But when it turns into a Mega, it's automatically flying, therefore it can't be hit by ground type moves either. It's a little bit weird to get your head around, but it would work very well. Now, with the Mulberry ability as well, it can stop things like Hydreigons from using that to levitate, Gengars, stuff like that. But if you go for a moveset where it's like Horn Claws and stuff like that, the EV spread will be basically just attack and speed. With Mega Flygon coming, its main 100 boost that it would get would be in speed, attack, maybe it's a little bit in special attack and HP. But because of this, it's basically going to wreck face. Horn Claws, boost and attack, Earthquake, basically anything's dead. So for that, we're just going to move on to Merc because I'm done now. Mega Flygon for the win.
Alright, so first of all, I'm most hyped about the Pokemon that is pretty much the definition of a glass cannon, that being Mega Beedrill. This thing is an absolute monster. It gets adaptability, so its poison jabs and X scissors and all that U-turns are double in power. It has 150 base attack. It's higher than Mega Lucario, that's higher than Mega Salamence, and it's got 145 base speed, faster than pretty much everything. And its speed ties with Mega Sceptile. So what I'm running on this set is basically just max speed, max attack, Jolly Nature, so it outspeeds everything on this planet. And U-turn, Pin Missile, Poison Jab, and Knockoff. This gets pretty decent coverage, and adaptability U-turn spam at 150 base attack. It's just going to hurt teams, and having that as a part of a Volt Switch core is going to be really outstanding. And of course, it's only got 40 base defense, so you're going to want to pair it up with Pokemon that can beat the two priority attackers, which are Scizor and Talonflame. So two Pokemon they'll probably always be pairing it up with are Trapping Magnezone, so I can get rid of Scizors, and probably Pursuit Trap T-Tar along with Stealth Rocks to take care of Talonflame. So that's pretty much it about Mega Beedrill. Super hyped about this thing, and I want to wreck some face with it. And as for my kind of not so hyped, Mega Glalie. I mean, yeah, Mega Glalie needed some sort of love, but Glalie sucks. And even this, it only gets 100. Its highest stats are 120, which for Mega is not very good at all. I mean, yeah, it does get Refrigerate, but all I can see it being used for is really just some sort of Suicide Spikes lead that can hit hard with like Return or Hyper Beam or something like that. So Mega Glalie's and it's gonna be like RU. And lastly, the Pokemon that I want to see as a Mega Evolution, because it probably will get one, being that it's a pseudo-legendary. You know what I'm talking about? Hydreigon. I want to see more heads. I want to see bigger, blacker, darker, more destruction on this thing.
Whoa.
I just realized we all done dragons.
Wait. Are we not going to acknowledge that he just said blacker? I am offended.
Bigger, blacker, darker, more destruction than anything on this planet. It's going to be banned in a day. Adaptability, get stat boost like Mega Garchomp did, 170 base special attack, dropping Dracos on everything. Anything in sight is gonna die, straight up. Even if it's a fairy type, it's gonna die to that Draco. It doesn't give one flying fuck
You'll be extremely
about it resisting that.
Wow, so the
What?
black one has to ruin things. It has to,
The black one has to kill everything.
yeah, it has to have destruction, doesn't it? Yeah.
For being the whitest guy yet.
Stop
we're
reading,
extremely
kids.
racist.
Kids, stop reading. Watch more TV. Reading in
Wow.
too much into this, but yeah,
Before
Mega
you start
Hydreigon,
writing
max
shit.
special attack, max speed, Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Fire Blast, Flash Cannon, or U-turn, so you can hit those fairies. But this thing's gonna wreck. Don't mind them. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for all of us.
Yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to all of us individually, including Corporal Saturn and EclipseBat. We will have some more content up for you guys. Sorry we were out a little bit. on the content wise. We've just not been able to get some content out, but we will be having more stuff, so please stay tuned for that. Anyways, guys, make sure to follow us on SideQuest Twitter and all that other stuff. And what?
Before you finish, can I say something? I have set up a donations button just to help me get up like better quality and stuff like that. In case it is needed, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it's up to you guys if you want to see better content and stuff like that. Please do donate. So yeah, carry on, Slaxers.
Okay, well anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Donate if you do want to, like Red said. And of course, guys, stay Slexy. And I'm out. Peace.
Bye.
Out.
Woo.
Peace, dogs.
Peace in chicken grease. Dude, peace, love, and Slaxorus.